What's going on, people? Welcome back to the comfort zone. I still don't know what this podcast is about. Like, I don't know what the purpose is. I want to introduce it as a purpose, but at the moment, it's just where I cut my friend's hair and we get to know each other better. All right, the first thing I want to talk about, the first topic, is why are you looking at me like that? Why? First topic is I want to talk about big boy Boris Johnson. Do we think he's gonna resign? He should. Will he?
To be honest.
I think he will. He should. He is, bro. He can't stay. After all he's done, he
Wait,
can't
how
stay.
long? Wait, you haven't even asked me what I want.
Huh?
You haven't asked me what I wanted.
Oh, sorry. What do you want? Mid fade? High fade?
It's quite a low fade, I'll be honest. Like, very low.
You want a low fade?
So, like, basically, you see where, like, the hair, like, falls?
Yeah.
I kind of want the fade to be, like... like, almost finishing. There.
That's a high fade.
No, it's not. Like, here.
Where the hair falls.
Yeah, like, where it's...
The fade
resting
finishing
here.
there.
That's a high fade.
That's a
What
high
is that,
Yeah.
high
fade.
fade?
A low fade. You mean you want the fade? So the higher the fade, the lower it the quicker it finishes. So if it's finishing up here, that means it would like stop there, and this would all be balded. Don't you want it? Don't you
No,
want
I
it?
want it, like, to be bold, like, just at the very end.
Yeah. A low fade then. Yes.
That's what I said.
But so it wouldn't be here. The fade would really only be starting around here.
Yeah. So, like...
Okay.
Wait, you see where it, like, falls, doesn't it? Just
Yeah.
like, the fade there, kind of, I guess.
Okay.
But I don't want it to look like I have an undercut.
Okay, yeah, I got you. But bro, what I just think so crazy is just he's fucking been caught out. He's fucking him and his little rats have been caught having what wine and cheese while everyone was too fucking locked up.
He lies.
Yeah, then he lies about it, and then when he gets caught out, he says, "Oh well, we didn't know what the rules were, bruv."
Bro, shut up.
You made the rules.
Yeah.
You made the rules.
Time to go.
Yeah, bro.
Time to go.
He made the rules, but he didn't know what they were. It's disgusting, man. It's actually crazy, and we just let this shit happen. It's actually fucking insane.
I don't really care.
There's not much we can do.
Yeah, that's what I feel like we feel so powerless individually, but
Yeah, that's what I don't
we actually control. We don't control everything, but everything only works with us in the puzzle pieces. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like the moment the working class say fuck it, we quit. The ones at the top of the fucked, and that's what the Marxist resolution is. I don't know how 5 minutes into this podcast I've started fucking revolution of Marxism.
A crusade.
I swear these are not my political ideology. I'm not a Marxist, but it's,
Yeah, I really don't know much about politics at all, I'll be honest with you. Like, I just
neither do I. But
I'm just not really interested in it, I'll be honest.
mm,
Some crazy shit.
that pissed me off for sure.
Yeah, I know. It pissed everyone off.
Mm.
Because to be honest, like, no matter who's, like, in power, society, it's just all going to be more or less the same.
Yeah, it is. And did you see that Tory that switched over to Labour? See that?
Yeah, no.
One of the Tory MPs, right, given all this shit that's going on, said, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm going to Labour," which is quite a big thing. Like, that's never happened before.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, it happened. What was you talking about earlier? About the thing about
Don't look up.
Don't Look Up. Yeah. So I watched Don't Look Up today. It's a decent movie. I can't lie. Watched it literally today before I went to the gym. It's got so many people in it. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio. It's got Ariana Grande. It's got Kid Cudi. It's got bare people in it. Like Jonah Hill. Bare people in it. And it just made me think, like, because the premise of the movie is this big fucking comet is coming towards Earth, and it's like the whole time they're trying to convince everyone that this comet is going to kill them, but no, everyone's like so focused on social media and like celebrity gossip and stuff. No one gives a fuck about this comet coming. They're like, everyone's going to die, but no one cares. And they actually find out that the comet's got like loads of minerals on it, and they can make peas off it. So instead of trying to stop the comet, they're like, oh, we should let it hit us so that they can get the money. Yeah. And then towards the end, when the comets actually come in, all the social values they just go, because they're like, well, if we're all going to die, none of this shit matters. And it just makes you realise, like, none of it really matters anyway. Like, all these social things we make up. Like, I was in the car, I was dropping Jana back earlier, and I was saying, like, the fact that I even follow the road rules is a social construct. Like, the fact that you just don't run a red light is like, 100%, 100%, 100%. But like technically, like I'm just speaking technically, you can do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you feel like you can't. But you could.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, right now, yeah, just go and run red lights and just drive your car over a bridge.
Is that-
Stop you running down the street naked.
Yeah, yeah.
What
But
do
you-
you,
you
what do you,
just
what do
fear
you
the
do then?
consequences. You just fear the consequences, isn't it? But then when this meteor was hitting, the consequences were no longer there, so people didn't care. But what like I was thinking about is just the fact that since we're all gonna die anyway, and it's just a longer time away, the consequences don't matter. We just feel like we do. Do you know what I mean?
Have you played Skyrim yet? That's what I want.
No, why would I have?
Disgusting.
On what? Where would I have played it?
In the comfort of your own home.
Oh. Yeah, but then I have to like buy it and like
It'll be like, I'll maybe like a couple quid.
Do you have Xbox 360 or Xbox One?
what? Or both?
I can give you my Xbox 360 version. for free.
Oh no, I don't even. I
just
just
don't
don't
wanna
want to.
play
Yeah, I don't want to play it. Like I don't play on the Xbox at all. Like the only reason I still have it is because like when my cousins come over, they're
Is
just.
Modern Warfare the only games that you play? Like, there's not other.
As I got older, yeah. When I was younger, I used to play a lot of games. But
What else do you play?
I used to play a lot of like fighting games,
Like Tekken.
like Tekken, yeah, Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of Call of Duty. On like PS2, like ages ago. That's when I had
Yeah.
like loads of games.
I still play those.
Like,
I still play the PS2.
Yeah, like
so
so many
hard.
random games,
Yeah.
like Sonic the Hedgehog, like Spyro, fucking
Yeah,
Crash
yeah,
Bandicoot.
Well, I didn't know you was into that shit.
Well,
I
yeah,
love that
well, no, I mean this is like 15 years ago,
shit. Yeah.
but like still, like Simpsons Hit and Run. Oh my god,
Yeah, I've still got
that
that.
game is so good.
I've still got Hit Simpsons.
I used to play like all the old GTA's and that as well, but
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, like San Andreas.
yeah, like Vice City.
Yeah.
Those are the last ones I played. I never played anyone's past that.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, fucking Hit and Run I've still got. That was like the OG GTA, like fucking Simpsons. But
Yeah, literally, I used to love just driving around.
Did you ever play Simpsons Road Rage?
Probably,
It was
yeah.
like Crazy Taxi. Did you ever play Crazy Taxi?
Oh, bro, it was sick. Crazy Taxi was like this taxi game where you had to like Crazy Taxi. It's like so you were a taxi driver and you had to pick up like people, but you had like such a limited amount of time.
That sounds so shit.
I know, yeah, but like you were such a limited amount of time that you had to like speed down there. You had to just pick them up, drop them to location. Basically, it was a fucking taxi driver. All you were was a taxi driver. But it was fun as fuck, bro. Because back then games were just simple.
and anything would keep you like entertained.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's hard to play those, but now isn't it? Like your attention spans just changed.
And also like everyone wants to play like online.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You could just do that. You could just play by yourself, and it would be fun. It still is. I like to play the Xbox. No, the PS2 still. I literally have one. I was playing. Do you ever play Rayman? You heard Rayman?
Yeah, that rings a bell.
Yeah. I was playing Rayman recently. That's just fun as fuck. I have Spyro on Game Boy. You ever play Game Boy? Yeah. I've still got one. Spyro on Game Boy.
these old games still.
Huh?
I think you've still played all of these old
Yeah, I love it for the nostalgia. Like it just brings me back to my childhood. So yeah, I still play all that shit. Not gonna lie, they cut your hair really good with your hair. Like it really blends in. I'm gonna try not to ruin that.
Really?
Yeah, like they've really cut it nicely. Like I'm just gonna fade the bottom and just let this be. It's actually really nice there. It's not. I'm not complimenting you.
Yeah, I wasn't that happy when you did it, to be honest.
Really?
Because you did the middle bit, like you cut it too much.
No, it looks. They blended it in really nicely. So I'm just gonna.
Not really, man. I just told him to take off like 1.5 centimeters.
So specifically, 1.5 centimeters. Measure each strand. Mm.
Well, this is why I didn't go to a flipping Turkish barber as well, because like I only go to them like for like fades and for the side. Nowadays, like when my hair's getting longer, I prefer to go to like a hairdresser or something.
Feel you. You actually go to a hairdresser like a female one?
I have in the past, but this time I didn't.
Skate 3. That is a fucking hard game. I love Skate 3. You play Skate 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Skate 3, bruv. Do you ever know the part in Skate 3 where it's like the bit right at the top by the conservatory, or like, and you can go down like a mass. Yeah. Yeah, you go down the sewers.
What? I don't memorize the flipping map.
Okay. What about the big skate park bit? You know, the mega park. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember that. Yeah, no, so like No, because we're promised an afterlife, which is meant to be like the thing to look forward to. Like, say for example, this life is only like
Yeah, it's
well,
supposed
like
to be better,
70, 80 years,
Yeah.
however long you live.
Yeah.
The afterlife is like forever. Like when you actually deep that word,
Yeah.
forever. Like
Afterlife.
you can't.
Eternity.
Yeah, like you can't actually even think about it really.
Mm.
And
Maybe
in that
living.
afterlife, you're promised like anything and everything that you could possibly imagine and want. So like,
Would
This-
that bring you happiness?
yeah, of course,
Would it?
because you can
Everything
get
you
any,
wanted?
you can get anything you want. Yeah.
But what brings us pleasure is chasing things.
Yeah, like reward feeling.
Yeah, and
sense
the
of
reward. So if you had everything, you wouldn't feel any sense of reward anymore.
But like you can't even. I don't think you can feel sad there.
Right, so it's
Like,
just like
literally.
it's like a hacked fucking version of reality.
Kind of. I
Yeah,
guess
with
it's just
oblivion.
Yeah.
heaven, isn't it, man? Like I asked your girl about it, man, isn't it?
No, we have had this conversation.
Yeah.
I know, but I just want to hear your take. on it.
Right.
And what about
That's
your?
what I mean. Like we believe this life is just a test.
Yeah, it's a test to get to Jannah.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah. And what about your personal meaning for life?
My personal
Sorry.
is just like, again, like similar, just what I said earlier about my goals is just to be like just happy in life, innit?
A
I
good
think that's what I think that's how life is truly like defined, not by like how much money you have or like how popular or how famous you are, but like
Yeah, of course.
just how truly happy you are within yourself.
At the end of the day, we're all buried in the same coffin.
Exactly, man. We're not in the same coffin. That's
The
like
same type of coffin.
pretty big coffin.
We're all buried in the coffin.
These hard.
Maybe not, man. What if you
These questions are gonna get harder and harder. It's gonna be like a
What if
fucking
you
questionnaire, bro.
drown in the sea, man?
So annoying, bro.
What coffin? Like people in the Titanic. Heart of the ocean.
What do you think happiness is, Emma? I'm trying to get the secrets of life.
What do I think happiness
What do you think I
is?
said?
I don't know what you just said. No,
Would-
I don't know actually.
I said, what do you think happiness is?
Oh, okay.
We're trying to crack the code to life. It's in this guy's
Yeah,
head.
we're just
He
fucking
This-
say it.
trying to
guy
find
knows.
enlightenment.
Doesn't want to say
We're
it.
about to break the internet because this guy knows how to figure out life.
All he says is happiness.
He just won't tell us.
There's more in there.
Yeah.
What is happiness, Amir? Please, we are begging to know.
Just being like content within yourself and the world around you. Just having that like inner peace.
And do you feel like you're at that point yet?
No, of course not.
And what do you think will take you to that point?
Allah.
Allah.
Yeah.
So you want to. So your goal should be doing what you're doing right now, and I respect it.
Mm.
You know, committing and but it's hard to pray 5 times a day, isn't it? That's one of the main things that Muslim
yeah.
people tell me. It's like it's hard to do 5 times a
Yeah.
day.
But
At certain times.
How long does each prayer have to
It's a
be?
mindset. though.
How long does each prayer have to be? 15 minutes.
No, it depends on yourself.
I feel like personally, the P word, porn, is this generation's
What the
cigarettes.
fuck are you doing?
What the fuck is this?
I was counting how many NFL games were left in the season.
This guy's on another planet, bro.
No, I saw something. That's right.
You know, sorry, carry on.
I feel like porn is this generation's cigarettes. You know what cigarettes were for back in like the 80s when doctors would be like, oh yeah, they're really healthy, they'll de-stress you, all that.
But no one really says porn is healthy.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah. Bro, it was encouraged back in the day. Like I was never deterred from it. No one ever says stay away from that shit.
True.
And it can really, really fuck people up. Like, I do think it's this generation's cigarettes. I would not let my kids know it. Would you let your kids know it?
Cigarettes or porn?
Both.
I think you can't stop them. Right?
Yeah, like.
As much as you try to stop it, I think
No, I'm not gonna stop my kid from beating his knee, you know?
Yeah, but how would you know?
You wouldn't know.
How would you know?
Fuck him. So call him out, innit?
Fuck
I don't know. True.
That's one of the things you can't
But
control.
that's just, well, I don't know, man. I guess that's where just parenting comes in. Like, you just need to make sure they've got their priorities straight.
Yeah, but
I know it's easier, like, said than done, but
yeah, I think it's fucked. I really do.
It is.
I think it's really. I've seen some people get fucking messed up like this. Just like I've heard stories and shit like that of people just getting fucking like weird dark places, bro. For some fucking
I saw something. Do you know what? It's like thanks to like, the platforms like TikTok and that
Yeah.
that really bring out these issues.
Mm.
Like, TikTok can actually massively help you. Like we'll bring up these issues and just explain how bad it is.
Yeah.
Like I saw this one the other day. It was like it was talking about that, but it was saying like all you're doing is like picture yourself standing in the room.
Yeah,
while
watching.
Two people are going at it. Like,
Yeah.
You're standing in the room like with your
It's-
trousers
yeah.
around your ankles and shit, watching them do it. Like
Mm.
how much of a creep does that make you feel?
Yeah.
How much
it's-
of a, like bum does that make you feel?
pretty
Yeah.
fucked.
It is, and it's
If you
also.
think about it that way, it is. You are doing that. You are technically doing that.
But also, what it's doing,
It's programming your mind to sexualize pixels and
Get aroused by pixels. You're not seeing anything. All
Mm.
you're seeing is colors projected to your face. So then when a physical thing happens, you're like, well, this isn't right. This isn't
The thing
normal.
is as well, like that girl that you're doing it to, or man, whatever
Yeah.
preferences you have.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that girl or man, whatever preferences you have, that you're doing it to, does not care that you're alive. Do you know what I mean? Like they
you're
do
right.
not care about you. They're not related to you. They're not nothing. They don't give a shit about you. They're probably making money off it. They're probably richer.
I mean, that's how I see a lot of celebrities, to be honest.
Like they don't care about you. So the fact you're doing that to them is just even more like pointless.
But like,
Because
yeah,
they wouldn't help you out.
yeah, true, it's true. It's a sad
Like,
reality.
they didn't even know you exist, bro. You're just a number on their views list.
That's
all
why.
you are.
That's why it's so sad that there's like. Is it too hot?
No, it's cool.
That's why it's so sad that so many people get sucked into OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, yeah, the people who do it are like weird, but then the people who are fucking paying for it are even weirder.
yeah.
It's an easy way to make money, man.
Like, what the
It's
hell?
just sad.
All the girl's got to do is just take topless naked photos, and she's gonna make so much money.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing, I don't
Then
understand.
you're gonna do it, aren't you?
Like, why would you pay for it when there's literally just when you can do it, watch it for
Exactly,
free
why?
anyway?
Because a lot of people get connection from it, and a lot of
Oh.
people who can't get girlfriends, they'll talk to them and
Say,
say,
oh yeah, look what I've got that you can't have.
No, but it's like
Through money.
a lot.
okay.
No, but it's like a lot of people. That these
Oh.
girls will actually message them.
That's the thing as well. Like, where the fuck do these people get all the money from? Like,
Well,
like people who pay for like
because it's not expensive.
no, but there's people who like donate like thousands and like,
yeah,
to
bro, that's
film.
how
Like, what the
desperate
fuck?
people are.
Yeah.
Some people are.
Alright, shit.
That's mad. That's
Especially-
actually fucked
yeah.
up.
Yeah, but that's how like desperate it gets to some people.
Yeah.
Like, they need to do it.
But it's like
Any sort of attention.
because these people actually these girls that actually message them and talk to them. It's like ways that they can actually
But surely,
feel like,
like,
they have girlfriends. You know what I'm
at
saying?
that point, why not just get like a prostitute?
Because they don't want. It's not about
That's
sex.
the law as well, isn't it?
But it's not
That's
about
what
sex for them. It's
Yeah.
about
that feeling.
connection. It's about being wanted, and that's so sad. They're paying for what it would be like to have a girl actually
Yeah.
care for them. It's just fucking sad, man. It really is. A lot of the time, man. But like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone that I could do like suggest like advice, but I actually don't even know. Like, what advice would you give to someone who's struggling to get a girlfriend?
Like, that's the thing. I just have no idea, man.
Well, like before anything,
What
like
the
before
little
you can
things
love
they
someone
say.
else, you need to like love yourself.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, that's fucking huge. Fucking hell. See, I told you this guy has knowledge of life.
You got to start on the little things.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, first you find what makes you happy, and then just do little routines that will get you like, do little things that will give you a routine.
'Cause that's the thing. You need to, yeah. What you're saying, like you need to better yourself and just
Yeah.
get yourself to the point where you're content with your life. That you don't need someone else to
To validate.
provide you with
Yeah,
the happiness.
yeah,
Like, you
yeah.
need to be just fine with yourself. Like you can't rely on someone else.
Yeah.
Start showering more regularly, like getting a haircut. No, but like getting a haircut like
Yeah, like, just take
every
care
like
of yourself.
2-3 weeks. Like it made you feel better. Like,
Yeah.
every time you go get a trim, yeah, you feel so good.
Yeah.
don't you?
Mm.
But like doing things like that just makes you feel better, and then the confidence starts to build in. Then you go hit the gym, like you start feeling
Exactly.
better about yourself.
That's the thing. A lot of these guys don't actually like they don't help themselves.
No, they don't have the confidence either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of it is self-esteem. It's
Mm.
the self-esteem.
Well, that's something you need to just take those like small steps and just build yourself up,
Yeah, exactly.
and then it will come by itself. That's the thing. You just need to trust in time and just trust in yourself.
Yeah. Don't think someone else is going to be able
Think
to
about it,
help
they're-
you.
They're like,
And don't compare your life to Instagram or TikTok 'cause it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's bullshit. You see it. It's real.
That's just true, man.
it's fucking, you've been on it for like hours.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like, you've been looking at my blank screen. I've been looking at gym videos.
Oh, that is so much cooler.
Gym videos, mate.
Yeah.
The other one was actually boiling.
Is it? Maybe
Why does that happen?
Just because it's been on for a while, I guess.
Mm.
And it's a wireless one, so it's not wired, so the heat comes out of the actual thing.
Pretty sick face so far.
My God.
Yeah, man.
Like, if you're in that situation, I feel like a lot of people feel like external things will fix the way they feel about themselves. Like, oh, if when I get a girlfriend, I'll finally be happy. If like, do you know what I mean? And I can imagine that if you've never had that feeling, why you'd feel that way. But it's like you have to first like yourself in the way that you want someone to like you, and then you will be able to. You will attract something. You have to be like if you're in such a shut off way, then no, like do you know what I mean? People are not going to be attracted to that thing.
People like and will attract to other people that are confident about themselves, have like a high self-esteem.
But it's
like,
yeah,
and that love them, like not love themselves, but like
love themselves.
Have found inner peace, like with themselves.
Okay, so then the question is, how do you do that?
Well, it's like what we're talking about just now. Just doing little routine, little things to start off with to make you feel better about yourself.
So
like freshening up, getting
haircuts, just living like healthier, literally.
Like reading books, drinking water.
Like if you take care of your body and your mind, it will show like
100%.
on the outsides.
I think that's one of the main things. Taking care of your body and your will definitely help you massively for mental health.
Yeah, like it's all connected.
Like even just after you eat like a healthy meal, don't you feel so much better about yourself?
Yeah, I don't eat
that. Like a greasy burger or something. Yeah, you feel so
yeah, fucking doner kebab.
Yeah, that made me feel
bubble tea.
Bubble tea, yeah.
Felt pretty good.
It makes you feel better about yourself.
Yeah,
and then that's the start.
I read in a book like it's called The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. It's an amazing book. And it says like one of the pillars for self-esteem is like your respect for yourself. So like your commitments to yourself. You can't let yourself down. So like when you say to yourself you're going to quit smoking and you keep breaking yourself down and not doing it, it's because you have that lack of respect for yourself. And so then mentally you check that. You're like, oh, I clearly don't care about my own word, and your self-esteem drops. But when you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to hit the gym, and you do it, and you prove to yourself, oh, look how much bigger I've got, you start to respect yourself in a different way because you're like, oh, I am someone who keeps my own word. And that's how people also receive you. Like if you say to someone, oh, I'm going to do this for you, and you don't do it, people are like, oh, well, he's not a man of his word. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy how subconsciously...
Yeah, no, literally, like, stuff like going to the gym, it shows like your dedication for your health. Like it all actually like I don't know. This is just me like going off on a tangent, but like I thought about it before. Like it all leads back to like
there are no
natural selection and like survival of the fittest.
Right.
So people are naturally attracted to people who take care of themselves because they see that as like superior genes and like
an attractive mate as well because it's like if he takes care of himself, he'll take care of me.
Yeah, and like you'll live a longer life.
Yeah.
Like. Literally, yeah.
Yeah, but it's true though. Like, it's like, oh, if he can take care of himself or she can take care of herself, then well, they can either take care of me or they can support me. That's how I.
Yeah, like imagine like you just see some guy who's just like a slob and he's just got all these really bad health conditions because of the way he's lived his life.
Yeah.
And he's gonna die in his like 40s. You're not gonna wanna like.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to have your kids
with him. Yeah, like you get me.
Just get that. You want to just get that natural serotonin level.
But it's not. Some people are naturally lower. Like I was speaking to this guy at work, and it was like, for him, it's just a lot harder to just do like the usual things because of how depressed he is. Like he doesn't even want to get out of. And I've been like that before, you know. Like if you ever actually really felt depression break, you can't even get out of bed a lot of times. Like you don't want to do anything. So I can't even imagine what that's like to have full time. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I've had that like on occasion.
It's a vicious cycle. Literally.
Vicious, yeah.
You gotta start getting. You want to get addicted to like real dopamine.
But if you can get yourself out of that and you're actually clinically depressed, bro, I respect you so much. Like, if you're actually in that state and you can work your way out of it, that's the strongest kind of person. Because there's people like me who's fit and healthy. It's not hard for me to take care of myself because I'm not clinically, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not prone to being depressed. But to people who literally are like that, I respect them so much, honestly. I really do. It takes a lot to do that.
This is what I saw online, from this guy.
Yeah.
So he said, you got to start getting addicted to like your real and natural dopamine by like running, weightlifting, cold plunging in like ice baths, ice rivers, like enjoying the nature, eating healthy foods, your herbs, vitamins, sunlight, swimming.
But I don't feel like you ever enjoy it. Like,
bro, trust me, if you do these little
you just enjoy the outcome.
that's your that's the
Yeah,
dopamine.
yeah.
That's getting addicted to real dopamine.
But like
Once you're
even
addicted to it, you'll keep doing it.
even the hardest working people
Hang
still
with
hate the
your
gym.
friends.
Like Mark Wahlberg still probably hates the waking up at 4. Like, he probably doesn't enjoy it, but
you
it's
know what he always says though?
What?
Afterwards, he feels amazing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
That's
the outcome,
dopamine
yeah.
level. That's what it is. That's what I'm on about.
The actual thing, like taking a cold shower, is shit. But after I take the cold shower, I'm like,
So much
wow,
better.
yeah.
And he
Because
said-
that's the reward, isn't it? There's always the
And
reward.
Then he said, stop getting addicted to like fake artificial dopamine, which will be like your phone, social
Yeah.
media, video games.
Well,
drugs,
that's how
alcohol,
that's how I view like weed. to be
junk
honest.
food.
It's hard though, isn't it? Because
It's hard.
it's
but
right in front of our
once you
faces,
start-
isn't it? Yeah.
Once you start getting addicted to the real dopamine, like, whoa,
Yeah,
like,
it'll change your life.
It will.
Yeah.
And it's just it's such little things like just going for a run, having a cold bath, a shower,
Yeah.
like talking to people outside, meeting new friends.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a long time to get the confidence to talk to people outside though. Fucking hell.
But it will.
Like I was
It will
like,
come.
yeah. I can understand if that's hard for people to just jump into. Like,
But then you'll 9 times out of 10, the people you talk to will be the nicest people.
yeah. What I've started to realize is from like opening up is most people are bored and want to be spoken to. Like most people, like if someone's think about it, like if someone's to approach you and be like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" You wouldn't be like, "Whoa, fuck
No.
off." You'd be like, "Oh," you'd be a bit taken back. You'd be like, "Guess it's cool," and then you kind of like open up to each other and stuff like that. Most people do want to
And
be
the conversation builds from there.
Yeah.
Mm.
But people will have a hard shell because they want to. A lot of people want to maintain an image sometimes. You know what I mean? They don't open up as quickly. Most people won't be like that. Most people are actually like do want to talk. You know what I'm saying? The fade's coming on decently, bro. I just
I like
need to
that, man.
blend. I'm just blending the parts now, and then I'm gonna finish up the little bottom bit. I've tried to keep it as low as possible. I think I've kept it pretty low. So this is where it's all gonna be bald here, and the rest of it's.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
I've kept hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super nice. You didn't take anything off the top. did you?
Not at all.
Oh, I can't.
Not at all. I haven't even gone near that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All of this, I'm not even gonna go near. I'm just doing this bottom bit here.
Oh, my God.
Trying to keep it nice, bro. Oh, I don't even know what else to go on to next. I'm trying to think of like what's occurring and shit like that. You're not really into like conspiracy theories or anything like that.
Yeah, I like conspiracy
You
theories.
do?
But like, not like, I don't know. There's like specific ones that interest me a lot. Like, I like how the pyramids and shit were built.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, crazy.
What do you think? How do you reckon the pyramids are built?
Fuck knows, man. Shit.
It's crazy, but
Yeah.
like, there's no way a man could do that themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like I don't know, man.
but then they didn't have the technology back then, so it's just fucking mental.
They were saying some ancient, some advanced civilization. They were saying aliens. bro.
Aliens. Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah, if you see like all the hieroglyphics and
Hieroglyphics.
stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've got a lot of this information on like Joe Weller's video. He did
Joe
music.
Weller, really?
Yeah, he made a video from DJ. And
What,
he went
really?
around to these museums. Yeah. He went around to
Was
these
this recent?
museums. Nah, it's a couple of years back. And like all these hieroglyphics he was showing us was like showing us some strange beings almost, and like pictures that look like aliens. And that's what people say, like aliens helped out the Egyptians, or the Egyptians were some sort of like, advanced civilization.
That's the thing. We can't
We
like,
have no idea.
prove it. Yeah.
We can't prove it.
What happened to Joe Weller?
Oh,
Ever since he
man.
lost the KSI, he
Fell
just
off.
lost it.
I
innit?
think he just I don't know, man. I don't really know.
But then again, like he doesn't
watch
really.
videos anymore.
He doesn't have an obligation to upload videos and like
That's I don't really enjoy it as
YouTube.
much.
Yeah, like if
yeah.
he's got the P and like we said earlier, if you're like,
Yeah, you got the
comfortable
P's,
with that,
like he's just living life, but
do
like,
your thing, innit?
because he was breaking down after that Joe Weller, after the
Yeah, but
KSI.
imagine that, man. Like flipping out.
Mm.
Like your beef is just on display to the whole world, and you just get fucked up in a boxing match.
Yeah, that's
like
what
one that you've like trained like months for, and, like, you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
completely bottle it. Like, I mean, it's understandable, like
Yeah.
the nerves and that, but like, fuck, man.
Yeah, you would be fucking shook up though. But it's like, yeah, I don't even know, bro. That is a big thing to fight in front of that many people. Probably didn't
Yeah.
even realize what he was getting himself into.
Well, that's it, yeah. These are
You don't realize these were like normal guys, like
they're
who
friends.
became celebrities. You, get, you know, like as
But
in,
then it
like,
makes you respect KSI. It's like, fuck me, like,
yeah, like
how does he not? Like, how the
From-
fuck does he not?
from making like
Shit,
FIFA videos
Yeah.
Facebook to being like a flipping
Like a
what
piece.
he is now. Yeah,
He's
Crazy.
like on the radio and everything.
it's just
Yeah.
respect, man.
He's
Honestly.
a big celebrity. Everyone knows him now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just to say KSI like 5-6 years ago, no one would know him apart from the people that watch YouTube.
Yeah.
Now if you say it now, I bet the majority of people know him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Because he's been on TV shows, he's been on like live TV, radio.
Bro, KSI was like the first YouTuber like everyone in UK
Everyone
watched.
him,
Like
yeah.
I remember when like everyone used to talk about it. It was like, do you see the KSI video? See the KSI video? But it was massive back then.
His new video, man.
Yeah.
His FIFA funnies.
And how did he get
Road
away?
to Division 1.
Yeah. How did he get away with the shit he did as well? Like rape
Oh.
face and shit. Like how the
It was a
I think
different
back then,
world.
Different
people,
time,
people were
innit?
just like
Time
less
back then,
sensitive.
crazy?
Q&A Sundays.
Oh, bro, they were
They were
sick.
the best videos.
Oh, bro, do you know what was the best things back in the day? Sleepovers, bro. They were actually
They
just so
actually
sick.
were, weren't they?
So sick.
I don't think I've ever had a sleepover.
That's mad.
Man,
Yeah.
it was the best. As soon as you get like, say, oh, do you want to sleep over mine? I
Oh,
would say yes. That
bruv.
was the best feeling. That would have been the highlight of your week.
Yeah. Highlight.
Mm.
So
They,
good, man.
sleepovers weren't just staying at someone's houses. They were like planning an entire fucking night of just chaos. Like the more
And the
people.
nights used to last so much longer back
Yeah. And you used to have
Mm.
so much more energy to stay up. Like you could just fucking pull the nighters and be
then.
alright.
Go to the shop, getting sweets, bruv.
Energy
Like,
drinks and
playing-
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
energy drinks, playing Xbox all night.
Well, we
There
was
was one kid's house, like, we used to play football there.
a lot more easily satisfied when you're younger as well.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, what are you saying?
There was this one kid's house, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to play football there back in the day.
Mhm.
Always used to love like going around his house for some reason.
Yeah.
And we always used to do like sleepovers on the Saturday after our football games. Bro, I was thinking of it the other day, this used to be the highlight of my life.
Yeah.
Like back then, like honestly, my weekends were the best weekends then. Like knowing that I'd be going around this guy's house
Yeah.
for a sleepover.
Did you go to our school or not?
Nah.
When you head to the right?
Oh, you're pretty close to him, huh? What did you guys do on those?
Oh man, like back then, when you were a little kid, yeah,
Mm.
you had no worries in the world. It's like sleepovers,
Yeah,
just hanging around
man.
with your friends are the best things in the world.